Listen to me carefully. If you really want to understand and speak English, do not stop this story now. I am starting this story from part 1. I promise you, if you keep listening to this story, part 1, part 2, part 3, you will 100% understand English. Then you can speak it. Some people say, just speak English and you will learn to speak. This is not true. Because you are a learner, English is not your mother tongue. To speak English first, you must understand it. Learners first understand, then learn, then speak. So first, we must understand. Do you know? No matter how many people are in the world, anyone can do anything. We have this ability inside us. God gave this ability to us. When God says this ability is inside us, we should not be afraid. English is a very small thing for us. We can do anything in this world. Just believe in yourself. English is nothing for us. Let's begin. Hello. My name is John. I am traveling in a train. The train is moving slowly. I am sitting near the window. I can see trees, houses, and fields. The sky is clear today. I feel calm and relaxed. I like traveling by train. It is quiet. I can think and watch people. Some people are reading. Some people are sleeping. I am going to a new city. I do not know anyone there. But I am not afraid. I like new places. I like new experiences. I take out my bag. Inside my bag is a small notebook. I write my thoughts in it. I write about my journey. I write about my life. A man sits next to me. He smiles at me. I smile back. He looks friendly. But he says nothing. The train stops at a station. Some people get down. Some people get in. The sound of the train is loud. I look outside again. The city is getting closer. My heart beats a little faster. I do not know why. Suddenly, I feel something strange. I see a small paper on the seat. It is not mine. It looks old. I pick up the paper. There is something written on it. I read the first line slowly. My hands feel cold. I feel that this journey is not normal. I read the paper again. The words are simple, but strange. It says, "Do not be afraid. This train will change your life." I look around me. No one is watching me. The man next to me is sleeping now. The paper feels warm in my hand. I fold the paper and keep it in my pocket. The train starts moving again. Outside, the view is changing fast. Big buildings are coming closer. I feel excited and nervous. I ask myself, why did I find this paper? I do not know the answer. I stand up and walk inside the train. I see many people. Some are talking. Some are using their phones. Everything looks normal. I go to the door between two coaches. I stand there for a moment. I breathe slowly. I feel calm again. Then I hear a soft voice. Someone says my name. John. I turn around. There is a woman standing there. She is smiling. She looks kind. She says, "You dropped this." She gives me another paper. This paper is clean and white. There is one sentence on it. It says, "Every journey has a reason." I look at her face. I want to ask many questions. But before I speak, she walks away. I stand there quietly. The train keeps moving. My heart is beating fast. I go back to my seat. I look out of the window again. The city is very close now. I hold both papers in my hand. I feel that something important is going to happen. This journey is just beginning. I sit quietly in my seat. I look at the two papers again. Both feel important. I put them inside my notebook. The train becomes slower. An announcement plays. The next station is near. Many people stand up. I feel nervous. This is my stop. I take my bag and stand near the door. The train stops with a loud sound. I step out of the train. The station is big and busy. People are walking fast. I feel small in this place. I walk slowly. I do not know where to go. Then I see a sign. It points to the exit. Outside, the air feels different. The city is loud. Cars, buses, and people everywhere. I take a deep breath. I check my phone. No messages. No calls. I put the phone back in my pocket. I remember the words on the paper. Every journey has a reason. I start walking down the street. I see shops and tall buildings. People pass me, but no one looks at me. Then I notice something strange. A small cafe on the corner. It looks old and quiet. Very different from the city. I feel a pull toward it. I do not know why. I open the door and walk inside. The cafe is warm and silent. Soft music is playing. Only one person is inside. An old man sits near the window. He looks at me and smiles. He speaks slowly. I was waiting for you, John. My heart stops for a moment. I do not know this man. I open my mouth to speak, but no words come out. I look at the old man. My hands feel cold. I ask him softly, "Waiting for me?" He nods his head. "Yes, John," he says. His voice is calm and slow. I sit on the chair near him. I do not know why I trust him. The cafe feels safe. He looks at my bag. He looks at my notebook. Then he says, "You found the papers on the train." I feel surprised. I take out the two papers. I place them on the table. The old man smiles again. "These words come to people who are ready," he says. "Ready for what?" I ask. He looks outside the window. The street is busy. People are moving fast. "Ready to listen," he answers. I stay quiet. I think about my life, my job, my dreams, my fears. The old man continues. "Many people travel every day, but few people really move forward." I do not speak. I feel his words inside my heart. He takes a small key from his pocket. The key is old and silver. He puts it on the table. "This key is not for a door," he says. "It is for a choice." I look at the key. It is small, but heavy. He stands up slowly. "Your journey is still going on, John," he says. "Listen carefully, and you will know the next step." Then he walks toward the door. Before leaving, he turns back and says, "Some answers come only when you are alone." The door closes. I am alone in the cafe. The key is still on the table. I hold it tightly, and I feel that my life is about to change. I sit alone in the cafe. The key is in my hand. It feels cold but safe. I look around. The cafe is still quiet. The music is soft. No one talks. I ask myself, what should I do now? I put the key in my pocket. I stand up and walk outside. The city feels loud again. I walk slowly down the street. I do not rush. I remember the words. Listen carefully. I stop walking. I close my eyes for a moment. I hear cars. I hear people. Then I hear something else. A soft bell sound. I open my eyes. I see a small bookshop across the road. It looks old. The bell sound comes from its door. I feel the same pull again. Like the cafe. I cross the road and go inside. The shop smells like old books. Shelves are full. Everything feels calm. A woman stands behind the desk. She looks at me and smiles. Hello, John, she says. My heart beats fast. I do not ask how she knows my name. I feel this is normal now. She points to a door behind her. On the door, I see a small lock. The lock looks old. She looks at my pocket. She says softly, "Some doors open only when you are ready." I touch the key in my pocket. My hand is shaking. I walk slowly toward the door. I stand in front of it. I take out the key. I look at the key. I look at the door. I take a deep breath. My journey is not over. It is becoming clearer now. I stand in front of the door. The key is in my hand. My heart is beating fast. The woman says nothing. She only watches me. The shop is very quiet. I put the key into the lock. It fits perfectly. I turn it slowly. Click. The door opens. Inside, there is a small room. The room is simple. There is one table and one chair. A lamp is on. I walk inside. The door closes behind me. I am alone again. On the table, there is a book. The book is not old. It looks new. I sit on the chair. I open the book. The first page is empty. Then words appear slowly. They say, "Write the life you want." I feel surprised. I touch the page. It feels real. I think about my life. I think about my job. I think about my dreams. I take a pen from my bag. My hand is shaking. I write one simple line. I want a new beginning. The light in the room becomes brighter. I feel warm and calm. I hear a soft voice in my head. It says, "Every choice creates a path." I close the book. I stand up slowly. I do not feel afraid now. I feel ready. I open the door and step out. The bookshop looks the same. But I feel different. The woman smiles at me again. She says, "Your journey has just started, John." I walk toward the exit. The bell rings softly. Outside, the city is still loud. But inside me, everything is clear. I start walking forward, not knowing where I am going, but knowing I am moving in the right direction. I walk down the street slowly. The city is bright now. People move fast around me. But I am calm. I think about the book. I think about the words. Write the life you want. I stop near a park. The park is green and quiet. Children are playing. Old people are sitting on benches. I sit on a bench. I take out my notebook. I open it. The two papers fall out. I read them again. Do not be afraid. Every journey has a reason. I smile softly. Now I understand a little. I look around the park. I see a small sign. It says, "Community Center, Help Wanted." I feel something inside me. A warm feeling. I stand up and walk toward the building. The door is open. Inside, people are talking and laughing. A man looks at me. He says, "Hello." Can I help you? I take a deep breath. Yes, I say. I am John. He smiles. Nice to meet you, John. I feel nervous, but happy. I feel like I am in the right place. I step inside. The door closes softly behind me. My journey continues. I stand inside the community center. The room is warm. People are smiling. The man shows me around. There are many rooms. Some people are teaching. Some people are learning. I see children reading books. I see adults talking in English. Everyone looks focused. The man says, "We help people learn new skills." I nod my head. I like this place. A woman comes to me. She gives me a cup of water. She says, "You look new here." Yes, I say. I am new. She smiles. You can help us if you want. I feel happy. I feel useful. I sit with a small group. They are learning English. Simple words. Easy sentences. I listen carefully. I help them read. They smile at me. Time moves fast. I do not look at my phone. I do not feel tired. I remember the train. I remember the papers. Everything makes sense now. After some time, I walk outside again. The sun is going down. I stand on the street. I feel different. I feel stronger. I touch my pocket. The key is still there. But I know now. The key was not for a door. It was for me. I start walking forward. Slow steps. Clear mind. My journey is still going on. I walk slowly toward the bus stop. The sky is orange now. The day is ending. I sit on a bench. I feel tired but good. I think about everything. The train. The papers. The cafe. The bookshop. The community center. I feel thankful. A bus comes and stops. The door opens. I get on the bus. The bus is not full. I sit near the window again. I like window seats. The bus starts moving. I see lights outside. The city looks beautiful. I take out my notebook. I open it slowly. I write one more line. I am not lost anymore. I close the notebook. I smile. A small boy sits near me. He looks at my notebook. He asks, "Are you writing a story?" "Yes," I say. "My story." He smiles and looks outside. I do the same. The bus moves forward. The road is long. The lights keep changing. I feel calm. I feel ready. Somewhere inside me, I know this is only the beginning. The bus moves slowly on the road. The small boy sits quietly. He looks happy. I look outside the window. Street lights are bright. People are walking home. The boy asks me, "Where are you going?" I think for a moment. "I am going forward," I say. He smiles. "That is good," he says. The bus stops near a quiet area. The boy stands up. "This is my stop," he says. "Goodbye," I say. "Goodbye," he answers. The door closes. The bus moves again. I feel something warm in my heart. Simple words feel strong. After some time, I get off the bus too. The place is new to me. The street is calm. There is a small house near the road. A light is on inside. I walk closer. I see a board near the door. It says, "Rooms available." I stop. I read it again. I feel this place is right. I knock on the door. An old woman opens it. She looks kind. She smiles. Yes, she asks. Hello, I say. My name is John. She nods slowly. Come in, she says. I step inside. The house is warm and quiet. I feel safe. I know this night is important. Tomorrow will be different. I sit down. I take a deep breath. My journey is still moving forward. I sit on a small chair inside the house. The room is simple. The light is soft. The old woman brings me tea. Drink slowly, she says. Thank you, I reply. She sits across from me. She asks, Are you new in this city? Yes, I say. Very new. She smiles. New places bring new chances. I hold the warm cup. My hands feel relaxed. She shows me my room. The room is clean. There is a bed and a table. A small window is open. I put my bag down. I sit on the bed. I take out my notebook again. I read what I wrote today. I want a new beginning. I am not lost anymore. I feel proud. Outside, the city is quiet now. Cars move slowly. The night is calm. I lie down on the bed. I look at the ceiling. I think about tomorrow. I do not know what will happen, but I am not afraid. Before sleeping, I hear a soft sound. Knock, knock. I sit up. Someone is at the door. John, a voice says. Are you awake? My heart beats fast. I stand up and walk to the door. I open it slowly. I open the door slowly. The old woman is standing there. She is smiling. Yes. I ask. She holds a small envelope in her hand. This came for you, she says. For me. I feel surprised. I take the envelope. There is no address. No stamp. Only my name. John. I thank her. She walks away quietly. I close the door. I sit on the bed. I look at the envelope. My hands move slowly. I open it. Inside, there is one paper. Very clean. Very simple. It says, You are on the right path. Do not stop. I read it again. My heart feels warm. I look out of the window. The street is empty. The night is peaceful. I fold the paper and keep it in my notebook. I turn off the light. I lie down again. My eyes feel heavy. I sleep slowly. In my dream, I see the train again. I see the window. I see myself smiling. Morning comes. Sunlight enters the room. I open my eyes. Today is a new day. I stand up. I feel ready. I pick up my bag. I open the door. I step outside. My journey is still going on. I step outside the house. The morning air is fresh. The sky is light blue. I walk slowly on the street. People are starting their day. Some are going to work. Some are opening shops. I feel calm. I feel strong. I go to a small tea shop. I sit near the window. I order tea. The shop is quiet. I like this place. I take out my notebook again. I open a new page. I write one sentence. Today I choose my path. I smile. A man sits near me. He looks tired. He looks worried. He looks at me and asks, Are you new here? Yes, I say. My name is John. He nods. This city is big, he says. It can be hard. I listen carefully. I remember the words. Listen carefully. I say, every journey has a reason. He looks at me. He smiles a little. The tea is warm. The morning feels right. I stand up to leave. I pay for the tea. Outside, the road is open. Many ways to go. I take a deep breath. I start walking forward. Slow steps. Clear heart. My journey is still moving. I walk along the road. The sun is higher now. The city looks alive. I see a small office building. A paper is on the door. It says, "Volunteers needed." I stop. I read it again. I remember the community center. I remember the smiles. I push the door and go inside. The room is bright. People are working at tables. A woman looks at me. She asks, "Can I help you?" "Yes," I say. "My name is John." She smiles. "We are happy you are here." She gives me some papers. Simple work. Easy help. I sit at a table. I help people fill forms. I listen to their stories. Time passes fast. I feel useful again. During lunch, I sit alone near the window. I open my notebook. I write another line. I am becoming who I am. I feel proud. In the evening, I walk outside again. The sky is soft orange. My phone rings. I look at the screen. Unknown number. I hesitate. Then I answer. "Hello." I say. A calm voice replies. "John, are you ready for the next step?" My heart beats faster. I stop walking. The city noise feels far away. "Yes," I say softly. "I am ready." The call ends. I stand there quietly. I feel something new inside me. I start walking again, knowing this path is still unfolding. I stand on the street. The city is busy. People are moving fast. But I feel calm. I check my pocket. The key is still there. The papers are in my notebook. I take a deep breath. I look around. Everything feels new. I feel ready. I feel curious. I want to see what happens next. The road in front of me is long. Many paths go in different directions. I do not know where to go, but I know I must move forward. I start walking slowly, step by step, breathing carefully. I remember the words. Every journey has a reason. Listen carefully. I smile. I feel that the world is open, full of new things to see, new people to meet, new choices to make. The sun is soft now. The city feels alive. I feel alive too. I do not stop. I keep walking. I know my journey is still going on, and this is only the beginning. To be continued.